ASMR, and welcome back to your video. I'm not sure, I think I should soft speak rather than whisper because, well, I might do a combination actually, because when I'm out in an open environment like this, it's hard to hear a whisper, and the heater is blowing because it's, well, winter. So, alright, so let me tell you this story time, okay? Not about this rental. Specifically, this one was great. Handled everything well. It's the one that I was supposed to get instead of this one. Okay, so let me tell you. But before I begin this story time, make sure y'all subscribe before I spill the hot tea, okay? I do several story times on this channel, so don't miss it. And make sure you check me out on TonyBomboni.com. Okay. Alright, guys. I was livid yesterday. Where do I even honestly, genuinely begin? So, I like booking VRBOs, right? I've never had an issue with Vrbo. It's kind of like Airbnb. It's where you can rent vacation homes like this one that I'm currently staying in. As you guys know, I made an announcement that they're doing construction, heavy construction that is, in front of my house. And they've just reached my house, but they're not done yet. So, they're not good at predicting how long, because I asked one of them that one day how long it would take, and he thought it would take a couple hours. It ended up taking 6 hours, right? So, yeah, so they're kind of going at an okay pace, but it's pretty glacial, a glacial pace. So that's why I booked this, so I can only have 3 days here, enough to just barely film and catch up on your bookings and my ASMR videos that I post on my YouTube channel. So with that being said, I'm going to film them all while I'm here, but let me backtrack my story to when this all began. So, yes, they're basically putting and I'm by a main road, so I apologize. I'm actually literally right by it. But they're putting these sewer pipes in the ground. So it's underground, so they have to get these huge cranes, dig the dirt. My driveway's a whole mess. They destroyed a portion of my driveway just to put these pipes. And it's very loud, and there's a lot of boom and banging sounds, and you know, those beep, 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 and just the whole house is shaking, right? So I knew right then and there is no way in hell that I can film at this house. Honestly, if it weren't for you, some of you guys supporting on TonyBomboni.com, you wouldn't have videos this week. I'm sorry, but it's true. That's why I emphasized how important it was to book services, because I'm not asking for a freebie. Obviously, you get your booking in return. So whether you get a tarot or a Reiki, you get something back. And I do put a lot of work into this channel, a lot more time than most people, honestly. I spend a lot of my life on YouTube, and I'm not ashamed to say that. And I feel my time is valuable. I feel my time is worthy. And so the least I could do is ask for some help in return to get me here so I can continue. I'm not going to make money this week. That's my point. I had to spend money to get this house, to film videos, so it cancels itself out. I'm actually wasting money this week, literally. So I'm doing this for you, okay? Not for me. And well, I could care less about myself anyway. Maybe that's low self-esteem speaking, but and that kind of goes against me saying I'm worthy, right? But I know I'm worth the week, right? So I figured, okay, I'm just gonna get 3 days. That's fair. And I don't want people to be upset that I'll be gone for a week with no content. So, you know, that's the least I could do. So yeah, I'm still asking for support. If you guys can help me out on TonyBomboni.com, I do appreciate it. You know, I don't make a lot of money. I really don't. Like after taxes, I make pretty much like maybe just a bit over average salary for my area. Like, it's really not impressive, you know? So I'm just the same person trying to get by, make a living. But I do appreciate you guys. I really do. So thank you. Thank you. So yes. So basically, because of the noise, I've had to book a VRBO, right? Which is like Airbnb. So I go on the website and I'm like, okay, let's see. I click on the cheapest one I could find, which I usually do, right? And it's beautiful. It has, now the heater turned off, it has a huge pool, fully private all around, bigger than the house I'm currently staying in. It's bigger than even this one. This one's actually pretty tiny. You'll see it looks bigger than it actually is. This is actually smaller than my house where I'm living right now. And I'm like, oh my gosh, and it's in the same community I sold my house in recently. That's perfect. I know the area. Only downside is it's far from stores, but who gives a damn, right? I need a place to stay to film. I don't need something crazy or bougie, right? So, child, but this was perfect, okay? It was only $700. No, I'm sorry. How long did I book for? Yeah, 3 days. So $700 for 3 days. You know, because they had taxes, cleaning fees, what have you, right? And this one decided to add $20 a night fee for a heated pool. Okay, fair enough. Because it's winter, right? To my luck, this house is a pool, but to my luck, it's cold and rainy. So I don't know if I'll be able to use it. I think it's heated. I'm not sure, but oh well, right? At least it's something nice to look at, right? But this one was even nicer. I'm telling you, the pavers were new. It's a new house in a community. It's gorgeous, okay? The kitchen is grand, gorgeous, probably double the size of this one behind me, right? And I'm like, this is too good to be true. It was. I'll tell you why. So the headache I went through yesterday, right? So it's through a third-party company. So it wasn't a private landlord like this one is. I made sure I'm never gonna book through a third party ever again. After this, you probably never will either. I'll tell you why. I can't say the name of this company, but this company can kiss my, okay, the fattest part of it at that. Because let me tell you something. They were gonna get $700 out of me, okay? All right. Child, my most expensive booking on my website is like $180. So multiply that by 4, all right? They were gonna get 700 something odd dollars and a few change, right? Out of me, okay? That's like booking a 4-hour tarot reading, let's say. Okay, example. And these people, they canceled my booking. I was booking it for the very next day. So I figured, okay, maybe it's too soon. No clue. Their policy said, oh, it could have been canceled for this many reasons. It was an automatic message. Mind you, they canceled 2 hours after my payment went through. I went on my credit card account and the payment went through. I'm getting riled up. I'm getting worked up, y'all. Oh, my blood pressure was through the roof yesterday. Okay. This was not a relaxing experience. You thought it was fun and relaxing for me to do all this and put myself through all this? Hell no. Okay, I would have rather stayed my butt home. Yeah, anyway, so look, so these people send me this automatic email saying, oh, it's either because your payment got jumped. Honey, I had $0.00 due on that credit card, okay? I paid that credit card off long ago and I used it. It's like my vacation credit card is hooked to the VRBO. You know how they have like one key card, right? I have a 1 key gold card. So, child, look, they're like, the payment declined, didn't go through. I go on my American Express. It clearly was saying pending. Okay, I'm sorry. It was the 1 key. Then I called them up. And then I said, can I have this authorized charge on my American Express if it didn't go through? Fine. All right. They're like, there must be something wrong with your bank. Nothing on Wells Fargo. It clearly stated the payment went through. Never had an issue with them. I was even late accidentally with them once. They were real cool and they resolved my issue right away, right? So, in no particular order, I went on American Express. They said, no, the payment went through just fine. You were with us for 6 years plus. We got your back. We'll cancel it if they mess with you again. Okay, so I call them back. I'm like, there is nothing wrong with my payment. There is nothing. And I'm telling you, I swear it was a different person online every time. Like, I just, no one knew my issue from before. Like, I had to constantly repeat myself with a new person. I contacted the supervisor. Even she said the same thing. She was like, yeah, it's because something's wrong with your bank. I had told the lady who charged my Amex earlier to investigate this issue, and she said she would call me back or email me back. No, same generic response 2 hours later. It could be canceled for this or this reason. So I figure, okay, maybe, why are they telling me that it's because there's something wrong with my bank? Clearly there's not. Clearly both charges went through. I sent them screenshot proofs. And they still wouldn't want to help me. They would never, even the supervisor would never want to tell me why they canceled my reservation. My feeling is because it was last minute. But why is that an issue with a third party but not with a private landlord? You know, she got the cleaning lady here today, set up the place nicely for me. By the next day, 24 hours later of booking, literally 24 hours after booking, this place was set up nice for me. All clean, all done. Why can't a third-party company, a huge company, a multi-million-dollar corporation that owns many homes and rents them out across the country, help me? Why can't I get help? So I'm frustrated. I'm pissed off as hell. You know, I'm venting to my mama. God bless my mom. I couldn't even do this phone calls while I was there at the construction. I was at my mama's house doing this. Child, and people were asking me, why couldn't you film at your mom's place or your boo's place? My boo is moving. He's moving with me. So the place right now, honestly, is not up to par with filming. There's just boxes everywhere. He's moving, and I respect his space. You know, I'm barely there. I barely visit his place. I haven't even been there in like 2 months because I respect his stuff, his space, his belongings. He's working on it. He's still unpacking from, you know, the move from Maryland, and there's just a lot of stuff. So he's organizing things. He likes to keep things tidy and organized. So, you know, I get that, you know, I'm respectful of people's things. You know, if they tell me don't touch, I don't touch, right? So I can't at my parents because 3 family members are living there. There's no extra spare room for me, and it'd just be too noisy, and I need privacy to do bookings. I'm very, very careful with my clients. I never record them nowadays if someone is at the house, ever. It's a strict policy I have. I will literally wait until they leave before I start recording for your tarot reading, because I don't want anyone, I don't care how much I trust them, to listen to your problems, because it's none of anyone's business. It's between me and the client only. If you have a therapist, you attend a therapist office, why on earth would a therapist invite their mother to sit in the corner? Why on earth would their mother even be at the therapist's office to begin with? Get it? Okay, so I'm very, very respectful of boundaries and clients' wishes of privacy and consent. So because of that, I'm very, very strict. I have a very strict policy and a strict business where I do not film. I don't even feel comfortable filming ASMR when someone's home, not to mention a booking. You know, I can get very loud sometimes doing bookings as well, so I don't want anyone hearing my conversation. I don't even do phone calls while someone's home. I'm very, very particular. So yes, you can rest assured there is no one listening to your readings. No one knows who you are. No one knows your name. It's only done when no one is home. I don't even, like, honestly, I'm be honest with you, I probably shouldn't be saying this. Like, I do not even have, like, any filming equipment in the house or recording at all besides the camera and the mic I use to film your video. That's that. I absolutely respect people's privacy and anonymity, okay? Because I have some very important people booking my services, and You will never know. You know, you're not supposed to know. So yeah, so I keep your videos unlisted. So anyway, I'm rambling about that. But I take my business very seriously. It's a very serious craft. And so obviously, why would I film at my booze or my parents'? It just doesn't make sense, right? As they say, the birds have ears too, you know. I close windows, I close doors, I close curtains, honey. I'm very, very particular about my videos, okay? I make sure no one is able to see my content until it goes live. I promise you that, okay? I have all sorts of protections and VPNs and security systems online, like to just protect your content, like I promise you, okay? So anyway, enough about that. So this is why I am very upset at this company, because I really wanted a place for 3 days. Is that too much to ask for? 3 freaking days. Oh my God, big deal, right? Big whoop. I've stayed in Mexico for a month without working. Like, this is 3 days of me working, right? Big whoop. And I want to tell that to the company, but I'm like, child, I couldn't get an answer, you know? It was very frustrating. And then one person had the nerve, I didn't like this. I'm not going to say who or what company I called, but they were like, why do you need the place? To go play with the parrot in the corner. Why else do you think I need this damn place, right? What kind of question is that, you know? So I took offense. I was already livid. I'm like, you know what? To you guys, right? Right? I said, I'm going to go ahead. This is probably the angriest you've seen me. I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead, y'all. Angry whispering, right? Angry whispering is for cool people, right? But anyways, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and book another place. And I did, and here I am. And so they were like, yeah, you can try to like reserve again a 3rd time. Are you kidding me? When you asked me to book twice got declined, and you asked me a 3rd. Are you kidding me? I told them, how come my Amex, I just went to the Walmart yesterday, charged $40, $50 on it, tested it out, working just fine. I booked this place, immediately went through the landlord within a minute, reached out and said, thank you. This place ended up costing more money than that place, which is fine, but, you know, I really needed this place, y'all. I do not like missing bookings, videos, my schedule. I don't even like keeping people waiting too long for their appointment. If it is, that's because of a major holidays, emergency, or I'm away on vacation. That's it, you know, and I'll tell you, you know, if you ask me in the email, you know, I haven't received my reading yet. I'll tell you straight up, a lot of times I feel bad too. If it takes longer than 2 business days, I usually, and you can ask too, I give an extra discount, you know. I give an extra discount code, special for those who want. Okay, but anyways, guys, look. So, on your next booking, that is, you know, I can't change the current reservation. I have a strict no refund policy, but on the next one. So anyway, so I got this place, okay, I packed up like crazy. I was already yesterday packing up. I was almost done packing. I just needed to pack my equipment, my video filming equipment, right? Which takes a huge luggage. That takes a lot of time alone, right? You have to remember the batteries and the memory cards, all this stuff, okay? My tripod just broke. I feel like the devil's been testing me lately. My tripod broke. This tripod has been with me since before my ASMR channel. Do you understand? This tripod broke today. There must be some negative energy, because on the 20th of this month, on January, who knows? Who knows what spell, witchcraft, magic, who knows what was just summoned, right? I'm not blaming any particular person or thing or entity. I'm just saying people are riled up, people are angry. Who knows what people did, right? Collectively. Not towards me, just collectively, right? The energies are whack. My tripod leg broke. I was like, okay. To me, immediately that's like, the devil's mad I'm here. The devil's mad I'm here. I'm enjoying my time, right? But anyways, y'all. So that's that. This should not have been a stressful time. Yeah, this was just because I care, just because I want to, God forbid, film some freaking videos, and spend my money how I choose. Anyways, ciao. So, yeah, so to everyone giving me advice, why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you do that? Look, thank you for your advice. That's just a mere reminder to me. I already thought through everything. And there was no other way, I promise you. And this is why I was stressed. I may be slightly autistic. I'm not sure. I might be, because the slightest inconvenience, I get overstimulated and it triggered, and I just can't calm down. I'm like erratic. I'm riled up. Yeah. So anyways, I'm not blaming it on that, but I'm special and different in my own way, okay? If you know me personally, privately, okay? I'm just weird. I'm different. Okay. It is what it is. All right. So, so this got on my nerves. I'm working on it. I'm getting better at it. I actually handled it very well. I was back and forth on the phone for like 3-4 hours. Look, I handled it pretty nice, okay? And with a good cup of chamomile tea, this settled itself pretty well. So, sorry, probably not the most relaxing story time, unless you like soft-spoken, I guess. But, so yeah, I finally unpacked all my things, came here, and I'm filming, and I'm like, just the first day is never easy because you're tired from the day prior, and my partner's about to come any hour now, and I have to warm dinner. I just warmed it for myself, but the first night it gets dark early, and you can never do that much, right? I'm lucky if I can get maybe one tarot reading done before I go to bed, but yeah, but I definitely will try to enjoy my time. I feel like I freaking deserve it. And yeah, so this is not a vacation. This is just a place to film. So yeah, I really don't need to have permission from anyone or give myself an explanation. Really, I'm 30 years old. I can do what I want, but I feel like I owe it to you guys anyway. You guys have followed me such a long time, and I've shared so much of my life with you that it just feels wrong not to. It feels like having a Facebook or like a social media account, right? Same thing. So people may not care all the time what I have to say or share, but I do it anyway, right? People click anyway, right? So, well, I hope at least. But yeah, so this place, like I said, gave me no issues. I'm not booking with them ever again. I'm never booking a third party ever again. On Verbo, if you scroll all the way down onto the way bottom of the page, it'll tell you the owner. It's either a private owner, it'll be indicated by just someone's name, like Kathy or Casey or whoever. Or it'll tell you, like, let's say First Key or something like that, like a business, an entity, right? Like, obviously First Key is not a name of a person, so and you'll see a logo. That's how you'll know it's not a private landlord. Look, I'm not bashing entities, third parties, companies. All I'm saying is support your local landlord. They probably struggling too. They need to pay their mortgage or their rent too, right, child? So anyways, and so they're missing out. And I said karma's gonna get back at them. Honestly, I'm be honest, when someone does something dirty to me, something wrong, I felt like I was discriminated against. I don't know. It gets back on them every time with force, tenfold. So I don't look. I'm not gonna say I don't wish it on them, but look, they better watch out because that, when you mess with someone's business like that, you mess with someone, especially someone whose soul comes from a different place, and you don't know where their soul comes from, you better watch out, okay? I do believe that God got some people's back, I'm telling you. You mess with a light worker, honey child, ooh, you in trouble, girl. But anyways, you don't know my ancestors, honey. They whoop your ass. Child, anyways, so, you have a certain bloodline. You should not mess with those people. I'm telling you anyways. So let me move on, y'all. Anyone who has wished my downfall, anyone who has said anything nasty about me, I'm telling you, has come back on them to bite every single time. So look, I'm just saying that because I'm petty right now and I'm bitter about what happened. But look, I'm never doing that again. They wish they had me as a temporary renter. I would have taken care of their place very nice. I'm very neat and clean. I will put the towels on the floor or in the bathtub. I will put the dishes in the dishwasher before I leave. I'll sweep the floor, what have you, wipe the countertops, take the clothes out the laundry, take the groceries out the fridge, put the air back down to 65. You know what I'm saying? All right, put the shutters back. Look, okay, tidy everything back. I'm not those renters that are messy. Look, we're all different, right? But they missed out. They missed out a paycheck. They missed out a good renter that would have taken care of, watched their place for 3 days. Period. Okay, bitter time over, y'all. Ramble, vent, story time over. So that's what went down, y'all. I still don't have answers. I don't know why they discriminated or just decided to cancel. Who knows? Sorry. And honestly, who cares at this point, right? At least I'm here. And you know what? I'm still staying positive because after all this yesterday evening, I said to myself, hey, you know what? At least this gives me a good story to share. Yes, okay? Anytime something bad happens, spill the tea, right? That's the first thing I downloaded. I was like, you know what? God just wanted me a good story to share. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you've ever been through something similar stress or frustration. I can only imagine a lot of people weren't rented to because they didn't like your last name. They didn't like this, probably. I don't know. Some people, they hating. And I'm sorry if you went through that. I really, truly am. It's not nice. There needs to be more love in this world, not hate. Look, I'm not saying that's why, but I'm just saying there is no damn other reason. On that account, to begin with, I have perfect ratings. 10 out of 10 stars on multiple properties from multiple states. There is no reason to deny me. But anyway, I guess that hurt my ego a little too as a man. But anyway, y'all, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and check me out on TonyBomboni.com to book your own service. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye.